Let's take a look at lines and arrows while working in our project in Viewlet Builder 7. To begin with, let's see how easy it is to create a straight line on this particular slide. Let's select the Insert Line or Arrow button over here. Then, check along the context-sensitive toolbar and make sure that you have the Line tool selected. Watch as we move our cursor over the slide and notice that it changes to a different shape. This indicates that we're ready to begin drawing our line. First, position your cursor where you want to start drawing your line and then click and hold down your left mouse button. Then drag your cursor and you notice that you see that you're drawing a line shape here. Now be careful not to let go of the left mouse button until you're ready to draw the line, because once you do, it will draw the line, though you could resize it after the fact. And here's a little tip. We want to go ahead in this particular example and draw a straight line. So to do this, while we're drawing the line, we're going to also hold down our Shift key and then drag to draw the line. Now once we're ready and we're finished drawing the line, we let go of the left mouse button and then the Shift key, and you see we have a nice underline that we wanted. Now let's go ahead and look at some other attributes that we can change for this particular line while we have it selected. Right now the line color is black, but we can easily change this by clicking the line color button. In the line color window, we can go ahead and maybe change the line color to, let's say, red. Then we can click OK. We can change the opacity level of the line down, or maybe we want to go ahead and have it up a little bit more. We can also change the line width up or down. And we can also change the line style from the drop-down list. So let's go ahead and change it to this style here. And we have other attributes as well. We can add a shadow, have an event action, have a rollover event. We could also add sound if we wanted, but let's keep this simple and just have this straight line, and you see how easy it is to do that. We can also go ahead and, while the line's selected, go ahead and hold down our left mouse button, grab it, and drag it to a different position on the slide as we want as well. But let's go ahead and put it back here. And we also have the ability, if we wanted to, we could resize it by using either of these grab handles, holding down our left mouse button and redrawing it to resize it as well. But we'll just keep it the same size, and then we'll go ahead and click off of it. So there's a straight line on our slide. The other thing we want to look at is to see how to put an arrow on our particular slide. To do this, again, we'll go over and select the Insert Line or Arrow button. This time along the context-sensitive toolbar, let's choose the arrow tool. And it's basically the same as when you were drawing the line. You go ahead, position your cursor where you want you to start drawing your arrow, hold down your left mouse button, and drag to draw the arrow. So we'll go ahead and draw the arrow here, and then we're going to let go. Now, your default arrow style, fill color, everything with it, as well as your line, is defined by your style sheet options. For now, though, we'll go ahead and we'll change some of the attributes, which we can easily do on the fly here. So we have the arrow selected, and we can come up here along the context-sensitive toolbar, and we can change its fill color, which is also known as a background color. Maybe we want to go ahead and make it a green, and then click OK. We can change its transparency level. Maybe we'll take it down to 50%. We can also change the border color. Right now it's black. Maybe we want to make it something like a red. And we can increase the border width up or down. Now there's a couple more options since this is an arrow, and that includes a start cap and an end cap. Now the start cap right now is that style, but we can easily change it. Maybe we want the start cap to be more rounded, and we can change its scale in relation to the other end of the arrow, either down or up. Let's go ahead and increase it up, and you notice it changed in size as it scaled it up. We can also choose a different end cap style as well. Let's go ahead and choose that one, and then we can also scale this one up or down as needed too. And we have other attributes just like with the line. We have the shadow, we have the events and actions available too as rollover events, as well as adding sound. But again, we're going to keep this simple. And we can also go ahead and reposition where the arrow is pointing as well by holding down the left mouse button as we drag the end cap style. You can also move the entire arrow. And at any point, you can also add additional lines or arrows onto the same slide. And if you want to get rid of any of them, it's as easy as having them selected and deleting them. So that's pretty much all there is to it. That's how easy it is to add lines and arrows to your particular slide. If you have any questions on this topic or any others while working with Qarbon products, please visit us online at qarbon.com. That's QARBON.com. Happy viewletting!